Hello, good morning to all students of our Ielts exam. Today, my name is Sukhmander sir, and today I want to representation of better sample and module regarding the speaking. Today the cue card or describe an activity you enjoyed in your life free time when you were more young, and just you should to be say what is it was and where you did it and with whom do you used to did this activity and explain why you enjoyed it. There are the several activities we often pursue in our free time because each and every person is a social creature and he has always the space free time during their study and during their working schedule. But today there are the several activities which it first mentioned in this cue card, such as watching TV program, listening music, walking and watching birds, collecting the coins, and pursue the gardening and reading and visiting the library. These are the activity which are majorly most of our people, most of the youngsters often pursue in their day-to-day life. And here I would like to describe about the important pastime activity as a visiting library, because when I often study in my higher classes, then I often visit the library. Whenever I have got the free time, then I always want to utilize this time in a good manner, and I also visit the library, and from where some of my friends also visited with me that library, and where we not only discussed about the books but also we also pick various sort of the magazine, newspaper and our study module and study books relevant to prepare our notes, and apart from that we take down the important tips in our life. And this library was located on the northern part of our college, where most of my student, not only student but also my friend circle who also accumulated during their free times, and they often spend their time in a good manner reading the various sort of the magazine as well as to prepare their study material, and apart from that they also even prepare their notes. And this is the location which was nearby our college, and it was more facilitated us, provide us a better space, and we also consume and utilize our free time in a more excessive way. And in a proper utilization of our free time, we often visited the library where large number of the books, large number of the magazine, newspapers which often lying on the benches, and there were better arrangement of the sitting as well as the people also can be also make a long discussion with each others. And apart from that, when some of the few friends often visited that library, and we often discussed a lot according to our study module and our topics which were particular more discussion, and whenever we find so many complications in our subject and in our study module, then we often make a prolonged discussion with each other, and on the verge of a prolonged discussion we often get better solution, and we easily just cope up with any sort of the doubt what we arise in our mind. And apart from that, I was more habituated to take one is my particular notebook, and whenever I pick the newspaper, magazine and whatever the important article I observe and I also read in that books, then I often start to take down. And apart from that, we also discuss a lot about the complicated topic which often prove more complicated in our study module. And apart from that, whenever we have more free time, then one is the group of the student, we also often together and make a long discussions on the political issue according to and as per our social status, our culture, and national and the global issues which also rise from time to time, which not only better utilization had been to be in our life, but we also make our mindset and our caliber more higher with the excessive point of discussing with the other. In this way, libraries not only had been a great important source for our education, but it also gives us a lot of new experience, because whenever we came across with some of the new friends, they have the more extra and one is the peculiar sort of the mindset and on the verge of their experience. And with myself, I also make long discussions over the most of the topics which always instill better knowledge as well as caliber in this way. And even that sometime we also pick the jokes book, story books, novel, and apart from that the magazine of the latest version with the better pictographs and the graphics as per trend of the entertainment. We also enjoyed not only to reading skill of the particular story books, jokes book, but they also provide us a better moral education, and some magazine where they always motivate us, and on the version of their motivation and awareness we also better able to get better knowledge. And apart from that, whenever I visit the library, I always felt myself more satisfactory. I always had been more happier because I always had been a bookworm. And due to on the verge of my bookworm, my mindset and my caliber always fabricate more and more with the proper and the greater knowledge, because I always induce myself in the books, and on the version of the books I was to be collected with caliber in my life. And I expect all of my students who you would also get a better motivation as well as the awareness through my today's topic, and I expect just you have to get one the better sample of the free time activity which had been one is the important part of our life. And I expect that from the upcoming time I would also produce my all the next videos with the better quality and having a better caliber and the mindset. I would like also to produce more and more new innovative as well as the innovated ideas regarding to or today's the hub of the educational status of my native country India. Thanks to every one of you.